Woodstock, New York. Let's check it out. Placed in the daytime probably looks insane. Gonna light the Shabbat candles. Bought some food. This bathroom is insane.
Artichoke, blueberries, and marinated peppers with some onions. I also put in interesting mushrooms, and I put in this new thing, really good.
What is it?
Whole grain mustard.
Interesting.
It's really good. I'm teaching myself a new sound. Oh, and I put blueberry. I said blueberry? Okay, blueberry.
I have no idea how to use this machine.
We're gonna light some Shabbat candles, have some sourdough challah, and then we're gonna eat. Ooh.
I have to find a garbage can. I don't know where it is.
What are we drinking today?
Bartanura. Very good.
I am endlessly in such deep gratitude to have my family around me, to spend time with them, and to really just be open to being vulnerable enough to really express this to them. It's crazy growing up. I feel like it wasn't something that I felt comfortable like telling my siblings that I really appreciated them, but the older I get, the more I welcome this vulnerability to just be sappy and corny and tell them how I feel. I just really feel so lucky to have them. I really treasure all the moments with them, and I really just see how important it is to have them by my side and to be by their side, and it's a relationship like I'll never have with anyone else. I see that so fully now.
Will you pass me, my darling?
Thank you.
All
All day, every day, I'm just so grateful and thankful for the unity and the bond and the everlasting shared experiences and laughs. It's a relationship and a connection that I can never have with anybody else, and I can't imagine what life would be like if I didn't have my family with me and my sisters. I just feel like the luckiest girl in the world. a bit overwhelmed with all the different directions I feel pulled to. How I wish I could just give my time to everything all at once, but since I can't, it leaves me feeling like I'll never fulfill my purpose and mission and desires in its full capacity. I keep feeling like, regardless of the situation, I'm constantly having to sacrifice and come up short to at least some of my projects or desires whenever I try to focus in on anything. Like, it's always an ongoing musical chairs of giving and taking from my time and energy, which I understand is unavoidable. I just don't want to accept that as truth because it feels like I should be able to do and have and focus on it all at once. It's also challenging because making the decision of what to focus on is extremely difficult, and it's like I do not allow myself to give in because that would be like denying parts of myself from my existence. Maybe I think too much, analyze too often. Maybe if I just let things be, just flow with the waves, things wouldn't need to be picked apart and understood. But it's what allows me to be self-aware, which is what allows me to learn and grow and evolve. I think I tell myself I'm not ready to let go of my past, my childhood, the memories made, and I'm scared of forgetting. My fear of forgetting is what causes attachment, because if I keep moving forward without looking back, then I'll never ruminate on all the amazing past experiences. And if I never ruminate, then what was the point? It's all so fleeting. It feels too fleeting, like it's moving too fast. The older I get, the more time accelerates. I'm having difficulty accepting this, but I know that accepting this and not resenting or resisting this is what will allow me to move forward and bring me to a state of peace. I have to just let it go, even if it's painful. I have to give room to mourn the past so that I can have room to focus on the now. The everlasting gift of the present moment. The present is all that we have. But still, then I am left with the question of how to find the balance between being present and enjoying the moment while also honoring and ruminating the past, while also planning and being excited for the future. This is something that I'm constantly trying to figure out and understand. I really try to make it a point in my day-to-day life to really stay consistent with my meditation and yoga. It really brings a lot of stillness and disattachment to my life. Whenever I am being more consistent with those practices, I definitely feel like more myself. So I'm just trying to keep that in my life and stay disciplined in that area.
Little city, an evening so quiet, but something is growing. I heard the signs of life, those signs of life. Oh, the light, it is changing on every river and road. Oh, the light, it is changing, and it is time to let go. Step out on your own. A strange little moment takes over your skin. You're thrown in the water. Well, now's your time to swim. Your time to swim.
Carrot, apple, lemon juice. Carrot, apple, lemon. Okay, great. Thank you.
Under the
I didn't even.
moonlight, your tender kisses, gazing at starlight, I hear you whisper, my heart is thrilling, is this a lovely dream, or real as it seems?
In this book I read called Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse, Siddhartha uses the river as a metaphor to encapsulate that there is no such thing as time. Siddhartha learns from the river that time does not exist. The river is everywhere at the same time. Therefore, the present only exists for it, and the human life is the same, also a river. The boy, the man, and the old man only separated by shadows, not reality. So now every single time I see any river or any flowing body of water, I'm just reminded of this concept that time does not really exist, and that everything within me, my past, my present, and my future are all part of one flowing consciousness rather than separated. That was insane. After an extremely fulfilling morning doing yoga, exploring the cute town of Woodstock, and bathing in the beautiful waterfall and immersing myself in nature, I just wanted to get some rest in and spend the rest of my day just getting to do things that I don't feel like I usually have time to do. Stuff that I wish I was able to do more, I guess, like drumming and reading and painting. Just like things that fill my cup up creatively. When I'm home working, I don't really have as much time to put to that.
These cherries are so good.
I just want to ensure that all the decisions and thought patterns that I have now are not coming from a place of lack or coming from just whatever society's standards and norms are, because so many people reach and have came to success in so many ways, not going the normalized and expected route. And that's kind of what I want to keep myself in check with when it comes to planning for my future and deciding what I do today to get there. I want to make sure that I'm looking at everything abstractly and looking at all my options and opportunities in an open and receptive way, remembering how limitless I am and not confining myself to a box or stereotype, and allowing myself to live in my absolute most authentic truth, letting go of meeting people's expectations or the fear of being perceived wrongly, and just knowing that I know myself and that's enough. Life's been hard recently, like kind of depressing. Everything feels like just too much constantly. Trying to stay on top of everything is in itself a lot of work. Trying to thrive is like a whole nother story. I'm proud of myself anyway that I've been able to keep going. I always show up for myself and I give myself the space and attention I need. I respect my energy levels and I hold space for this season. I'm fighting off the urges to be self-deprecating and self-destructive and I know that's a slippery slope, and I trust myself to keep floating, to keep fighting, to be positive, and to remember the power of gratitude, and my perception creates my own reality. I have to make space for the duality of holding space for the not so good feelings and simultaneously not allow myself to forget where the power lies. I'm not a victim. I'm in my power. I'm endlessly privileged. I'm surrounded by love. I see myself. I hold myself. I show up for myself. I am strong. I am pure. I am beautiful. I am grateful. I am resilient. I am all.